of the, I think I'm getting it correctly, the East End District Schools.
Yes.
Pleasant good morning to all of you. And last but not least, to the students. Good morning.
Good morning.
How's everyone today? Good? Sounds like you have a lot of energy. Let me hear you again. Good morning.
Good morning.
There you go. Thank you so much. It's such a pleasure for me to be here in your presence and to be in High Rock. Actually, I've been on the island of Grand Bahama for a little more than a month. But I'm here to tell you that during that period, I would have been in and out of your community. And it's such a beautiful community that you ought to be proud that you're able to come to school and look out of the window and the doors and see the nice ocean. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice?
Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I'm here this morning to speak to you on perseverance. Yes?
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Perseverance. Can anyone tell me what that is or what it means to them?
Persevere.
Can anyone? We all take exams, right? Let me see the hands of everyone who had an exam recently. That should be everybody. Right? All the hands of those who passed their exams. Good? Yeah? So anyone with 100? Put your hands down. Anyone with 100? Who would have gotten 100 on the exam? Wow, that's amazing. That's unbelievable. Let's give them a round of applause. So anyone here would have gotten 99 or below 100? That's everybody else, yeah? Below 100. That's fine, that's good. Right? So, let's see the hands of those who would have gotten between 80 and 90. You? Give them a round of applause. All right, I want to do something here. Have you given up? What do you intend to do the next time you sit that exam?
Try. Keep trying.
Let everybody hear you.
Keep trying. Then I'll do better.
Isn't that wonderful? Now, that is an example of perseverance, right? Because you hear, what is your name, sir? Rodrigo. Rodrigo said that he will try again. Okay? Let me tell you about a man died many years ago by the name of Thomas Edison. Okay? He was the one who invented the light bulb. Right? You see? Look above you. You see the light bulb? Okay? He came to that after repeated thousands of attempts to create the light bulb. Okay? It wasn't after, he was successful after thousands of attempts. Okay? And he was asked, his reply was, I found out 10,000 ways. 10,000 ways. Right? Why it doesn't work. 10,000 ways why it doesn't work. And so let's say that Mr. Edison then would have taken this position, tried once or twice, 10 times or 20 times, or even 100 times, and then he stopped and said, this is not going to work. Wouldn't he have been considered a failure? Yes?
Yes.
And so, what failure is then, is when you give up on something. You give up on a dream. Alright? That's what failure is. Alright? And so none of you here today are failures. Because you continue to work at improving yourselves. You continue to work at improving your grades. Everybody wants to reach 100. We all won't get there, but as long as we continue to improve, That is perseverance. But if we stop and say, I am tired of it, I'm walking out of the door and never returning to school, then you would be considered a failure. Perseverance and failure cannot live together. They're on two different ends of the spectrum. They cannot live together. Alright? And failure is not something that any of you ought to be contemplating. Am I correct? Nobody wants to be a failure. How many of you run track? How many of you do track and field? Alright? Put your hands down. How many of you often win? All of you are, right? All of you are winners, right? Absolutely. But do you stop? When your friend beats you, do you stop? You keep trying, right? And you keep trying, because one day, if you keep trying over and over and over again, you will be on the winner's podium. And that's what perseverance is about. And so, as you pick up your books in the morning after eating your breakfast and you head on the way to school, you are persevering. You start off in grade 1, right? And you work your way up to grade 6, yeah? And then you work your way up to grade 9, and then on to high school, and then on to college, and then you begin living the dream that you would have set out for yourselves, right? That's how it's done. Am I correct?
Yes.
And so we ought to understand and accept then that perseverance comes through hard work. Yeah? It comes through dedication. Right? It comes through respect for oneself and those who are responsible for you. Right? Are you listening? Are you with me? That's how you attain perseverance. And so, as you begin to move, as you continue the process of moving through life's journey, you have to set goals for yourselves. What it is that I would like to do when I'm done with high school. Right? What it is that I would like to be when I'm done with high school. What do I need to do to get to that point? What do I need to do to succeed in life? How do I go about preparing myself for success? What sort of work is involved in the process? So you must plan. You must plan your life. You must sit and focus in on what it is you hope to achieve when you're done with all of the schooling. That is perseverance. Failure is the young man sitting on the block who ought to be in school learning his lesson. Failure is the young man pushing drugs. That's failure.